Hollywood stars can have it all: money, influence, and a glamorous lifestyle. But it wasn't always life in the fast lane for today's success stories. There was a time when they too had to worry about prom dates, passing grades, and getting the keys to Dad's car. High School Yearbook Confidential, our inside story this weekend.
I learned how to French kiss wearing braces and cut someone's mouth very badly.
It was a real rough time for me. I mean, I would say I was a major geek.
I was skipping school to drink beer with my boyfriend and flunking.
I was a pretty average guy, a little shy, a little quiet, read a lot.
Ring, ring goes the bell.
E.T. goes back to high school for some of the best and worst times in celebrities' lives. Sissy Spacek was homecoming queen. So was Mary Louise Street. Jack Nicholson was class clown. Oprah Winfrey, most popular. David Letterman, hall monitor. Those voted president at their respective schools included Warren Beatty, Bette Midler, and John Ritter. Ritter was elected at Hollywood High in 1966.
I don't know why, but I wanted to be student body president. I guess to get a big picture in the annual or something.
Ritter's co-star in the film Stay Tuned, Pam Dauber, admits studying was not exactly a priority on her schedule back in high school.
It was about having fun, and I must say, my education really suffered for it because I was more interested in my social standing and my social life.
Some celeb alumni started out as cheerleaders. Kim Basinger, Steve Martin, Kirstie Alley, and even Madonna. One of Madonna's teachers recalls the material girl knew how to draw attention even back in high school.
We happened to have a pretty religious coach at the time, a basketball coach. And Madonna was kind of a practical joker, same as now. So she vaulted up to upset this coach, and they were kind of near him at a timeout, and she had on nude tights. So when she went up and flipped up to the top, it looked like she had nothing on. He turned around from the huddle and went, ah!
Dennis Quaid, who's currently making a film in New Orleans with Kathleen Turner, says attention was the last thing he wanted at his Texas high school.
I was really shy in high school. I wasn't popular. I was sort of had like 5 friends, and we would hang out in sort of oversized coats and walk down alleys and things like that, looking for the underside of life.
Kathleen Turner wasn't a cheerleader, but she did have a passion. Even as a teenager attending the American School in London, her first love was the theater.
I don't even remember having dates or anything. I've run into some people from my high school in the years since who said, "Oh no, we thought you were so cool," and I said, "You did?" You know, I was like, "Oh yeah, thanks." But all I remember is really just thinking about the next play.
Melanie Chardoff plays tough principal Ms. Musso, always at odds with hip student Parker Lewis. She remembers her own high school days as very tough because she was constantly trying to fit in.
Here I'm sitting next to this girl, Carol, who was my best friend for a few months. She was a parochial school dropout, and as a consequence, very desirable in terms of being a companion. She was a hoodlum. And in this picture, we're very close friends, and I think within a few days after that, she grabbed me after school and beat the living daylights out of me with a bunch of other girls.
Lou Diamond Phillips usually plays a rebel on screen. But at Flower Bluff High in Corpus Christi, Texas, Phillips actually qualified as a goody two-shoes.
I'm almost embarrassed to say it now. No, man, I'm a rebel, you know. Well, gee, no, I made straight A's and I was popular, so darn, that kind of blows that rebel without a cause image, doesn't it?
Where did they get those?
That's our director, Ron DeMarias. We never did like you, Ron. Where's your picture?
Looks like a couple of prom queens and I don't know what the guy would be.
Teshy looks, he looks like himself, don't you think?
Yeah, he does. He looks very, although we're all a little blonder now.
I am a natural blonde, by the way.
We'll be right back. Ha ha.